I hate marketing. Welcome to episode 49 of the Quiet Man series as we bring week 7 to a close. It's a strong statement, isn't it? I hate marketing, and I'm going to actually unpack that a little bit further on in the episode. I think the theme at this point of 2020 going into 2021 was I was open for business. I'd created an organization, I'd created some intellectual property. It was time to take it to the world, and I was open for business. Post pandemic, great time. If you run a business, one of the things you'll come across is the need for constant and never ending investment. It's a play on the C.A.N.I term that Deming invented with all the quality gurus back in the early 80s. Constant and never-ending improvement. The modern version of that is Brailsford's rule of 1% improvement. That's why the British cycling did so well at the 2012 Olympics. Constant and never-ending improvement, 1% incremental changes make big changes, big improvements. It probably also helped that our wheels were rounder than the French. But constant and never-ending investment. So I'm now a businessman. I have a company called Perfect Teams. I've got to get my message to the world. That's why I said I hate marketing. In the old days of marketing, as a salesman, we'd send mail shots out. We'd get a room full of people. We'd wow them with some sort of presentation. And we'd get on the phone that afternoon. How's your diary look? Boom, boom, boom. Appointments. 40 people in a room. 36 appointments, 12 clients. Easy peasy. What's happened with the pandemic and everything going online is that formula is totally been trashed. Now, as a salesperson, marketing is, I guess the technical term is a ball's ache. It's a nuisance. As a salesman, you just want to be in front of people talking to them. But now, in this postmodern world, this post-pandemic world, all salespeople have to do marketing. They've got to find a way of getting their face out there. They've got to find a way of getting their message over. And I, for one, just totally abhor it. One of the good things that did happen from the pandemic, though, was it did force people to get online. It did force people to raise their game with their websites and the messaging they were putting out there. And very quickly, I started to attract people that were interested in Perfect Teams. And one of those inquiries came from South Africa, a woman called Erica. And delight of delights. She took to it, she subscribed to it, she invested in it, I did all the training online. I put together all the intellectual property into what I call the Perfect Teams Academy. And I was able to transfer my knowledge to Erica, and I'd never met her at this point in time, and she went off and she started running Perfect Teams workshops in South Africa. She worked with Rockwell, she worked with General Electric, she worked with some mining companies, she worked with a big artificial intelligence company, she worked with a hotel chain. Absolutely beautiful to see all these people in South Africa doing it. That's the power of what I've developed. If I can find 133 Ericas, bang, this business would really accelerate. The AI company was really quite sweet. Erica did a workshop online. She had people from Germany. She had people from Kenya, obviously South Africa. She had people from the Dominican Republic, the US, Canada. But she did a Perfect Teams workshop across all those countries, all those different languages, and they got it. They loved the concept and they loved the simplicity. One of the things I'd invested in was putting together the values for Perfect Teams. Simple, clear and light. Simplicity will always win through. Total clarity with plain English, and a light touch will get you much further than a heavy hand. So when we're training team leaders, we look to transfer that philosophy. Keep it simple, keep it clear, keep it light, and you as a team leader will thrive and go further forward. People love simplicity. It's almost like If you can't explain what you do to a 5 or a 7-year-old, it's probably going to be too heavy for your audience. I can remember somebody turning around to me and say, Neil, describe what you do to a 5 or a 7-year-old. And I came up with it quite quickly. I said, look, when you're in the classroom and the teacher's not getting it and the kids are messing around, I help you sort that out. I make it simple, I make it clear, I make it light. It creates total engagement with your audience. The teacher that's not getting their message across is trying to be too heavy, too complicated, and is probably misty in the pulpit, foggy in the pews. So that's the mantra for perfect teams. Simple, clear, and light. Working with Erica in South Africa and getting the ideas over to my first international licensee really helped me to clarify that point. So, message up front was, I hate marketing. I'm a salesperson. I just want to be in front of people, talking to people. The process of getting me there, that's marketing. Dark arts. Don't think I'm ever going to get my head around how to do that successfully. Well, actually, no, I'm going to retract. I'm going to get my head around how I can do that successfully. That is my big mission in life, is to get the marketing right, to get the messaging right, to take perfect teams to the world. Anybody out there knows how to help me with this? I would gladly take a phone call. So, this has been episode 49 of the Quiet Man series. The real underlying message is keep it simple, stay open for business, and it's all about constant, never-ending investment. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Please share it with your friends, comment on it, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for week 8, episode 50, week 8 of the Quiet Man series. Thank you very much.